Hello, I'm Nancy O'Neill. Today on Suncoast FYI, I'll speak with the President and Vice President of Marisol Fafco Solar, food connoisseur from Nuke's Eatery, and the Herald Tribune's Consumer Marketing Manager, who's spreading the word about crepe myrtle tree sale. All next on Suncoast FYI. Hi, I'm Nancy O'Neill, and thanks for joining us on this week's Suncoast FYI. It's summer and the sun's always out, so why not put it to work for you? Marisol Fafco Solar is a Florida-based innovator turning solar energy into electricity, as well as solar and pool water heating. With me today are President and Vice President of Marisol, Scott and Damon Eggerfield, and welcome to the show. Thanks for being here.
Thanks.
Can you tell us a little bit about your company's culture and when it started? I know that you're not a new company to the area.
Sure. We get inspired every time we do a solar system for a customer, because not only do we help them save money and reduce their dependence on fossil fuels, but it's good for our local economy, it's good for our global environment as well. So we feel good about that. In fact, today we are heating about 110 million gallons of water in this area.
Jeez, that's saving hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Well, when we add up all of our customers, we figure we're saving about $5.5 million a year in the local area, and that's money that's staying in our economy.
That's great. What a wonderful service you're doing. Well, how long have you been doing solar installations?
Well, I've been doing it all my life, pretty much. My father started the company in 1977, and he's pretty much born at the office. And we are the oldest contract solar company in the area, and probably the largest as well.
And you have a number of people working for you. I know you're busy all the time. I actually had one of your staff members come out and spoke with me, and I am planning on doing that in not too distant future. So it was amazing, the things that he shared with me. Very knowledgeable, and your staff is very well trained. He did a great job. So I guess our next question is, I mean, you're not the only business in town, but I would like to know, I know you brought a couple of panels here. I'm going to hand that one to you, Scott and Damon, and maybe you could explain the difference to us about these and why your products are cut above your competitors.
Sure. So, solar panels are kind of like tires. They all look alike from a distance, but there's big differences in performance and quality and warranty. Our company, we happen to have a direct link to the two oldest manufacturers in the country, which are Fafco for solar pool heating and SunPower for solar electricity.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about how this product works? I mean, I know it's one of a section that you put on your roof, and what actually does it do and connect to?
Well, you would put 6 or 7 or 8 panels depending on the size of the pool, and the water goes through the bottom of the panel, comes up through the small tubes, comes back out the other side, and it picks up 2 or 3 degrees constantly all day long. And this will create a pool that you can swim in almost all year long.
Wow. And you come out and give free consultations to your customers and explain all their options.
That's
okay.
right.
And this one here, Damon, is for...
This is a solar electric panel, so this creates electricity. The sun comes down and hits the panel, basically. It makes electricity, sends it down to the house for use in the house, and if it's making more than the house used, it actually sells it back to the power company. Now, there's about 400 different types of, or different manufacturers of this type of panel, and it's very important to know the company you're with and the quality you're going with, because most of them have a lifespan of 20 to 30 years. This particular brand has a 25-year bumper-to-bumper warranty on it, so we're proud to offer a premium product here.
So anything that goes wrong, your customers can call you back and you come out and you service them and take care of them. Now, you can't use these two together is what you're saying. You have to have one for your pool and then one for your electric consumption?
Well, actually, we have a almost brand new product where Fafco, the oldest solar pool heating company, has combined with another solar electric company, and they actually integrate this panel into the solar electric panel. And it heats the pool and makes electricity at the same time. And the fact that we're cooling the electric panel makes it work more efficiently. So we're noticing about a 10 to 15% increase in production over a standard panel, and we're heating the pool at the same time. It's called Cool PV.
I like that. I like
We're
that.
very excited about it.
Now, there's one thing that this caught my eye when I was on your website was you offer a tax incentive, number one.
Yes.
But most important to me is that you help fill out the paperwork, which can be daunting sometimes for people. So can you tell us a little bit how the tax incentive works?
Well, basically, right now the government offers about a 30% tax credit off the purchase price of your system. That is going to expire a few years down the road, and it's furthermore is also the equipment we sell is tax-free for the state sales tax. So it's a good time to go solar. The local utility companies are asking for price increases for their electric rates, and it's never really been a better time to go solar now.
Okay.
One more thing,
Okay.
when you put a solar system on your roof, they do not raise your property tax.
Wonderful.
It's exempt from property tax.
Okay.
If I can put a plug in,
Yes.
in August, the primary, we need to vote yes for amendment number 4, which will also remove the property tax off of commercial solar.
Great, great. And I know that there's a lot of issues with homeowners associations, but that's not an issue. And I know that that's on one of your question and answer facts on your website. So could you tell our viewers where they could go? What's your website and your phone number?
Our website is www.mirasolsolar.com. And go to frequently asked questions. State of Florida in 1992 passed a law that said that no homeowners association may prohibit the use of solar panels on your house.
That's great. That's great. And do you have a local phone number that they can call as well?
It's 941-484-0130.
Great. Well, thank you both for being here. It was nice talking with you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank
it. Thank you. Next on Suncoast FYI, what better way to enjoy the sun than with great food? When we come back, we'll look at Nuke's Eatery and find out why they have some great food and why it's their passion. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. Salads, sandwiches, pizzas, soups, desserts, mac and cheese. Nuke's Eatery has it all. David Baker, Director of Operations, and Jennifer Bledsoe, General Manager, are here and say they're in the restaurant business because they love everything about food. So thank you for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
I know you're a new business in our area, but not necessarily a new business, so we'll talk more about that. Where did Nuke's originate?
Well, we started in Jackson, Mississippi back in 2004, and we have now grown to over 100 locations across how many states?
Southeast.
13?
Yeah.
And planning on expanding from what I understand.
Absolutely.
Yeah, as you move along. Now, what is Nuke's and where did you come up with the name?
Nuke started, as Jennifer mentioned, 2004. Christopher Newcomb, he's one of the co-founders, hence last name Nuke's. Nuke's is we like to call a second-generation fast casual restaurant with, as you mentioned previously, specialty toasted sandwiches, artisan pizzas, made from scratch soups, made from scratch desserts, fresh and flavorful. We do a lot of cooking in-house, from chicken salad made from scratch to pimento cheese to Newcomb family recipes when it comes to our dressings, pasta salad, just several options.
And I know that you have daily specials. I went on your website and you have, every day you have...
Every day, 4 different soups. There are probably 9 soups in the lineup altogether, ranging from a pulled pork and roasted corn chowder to a lobster crab bisque, a broccoli and cheese soup, chicken tortilla, a apple spice squash bisque.
Wow.
List goes on.
Yeah, there's lots.
Every day,
delicious.
4 different soups, and throughout the year we offer several LTOs, limited time offers. which we've rolled out a new lineup, one of them being a red, white, and blueberry salad, which is a baby spinach, feta, toasted pecans with blueberries, strawberries, watermelon, and a raspberry vinaigrette on the side, and then you can add our fresh grilled chicken, steak, salmon, or shrimp, or even ahi tuna.
I saw it on the website. You have my mouth watering it. I mean, it looked delicious, but you describing it, it sounds even better. So what differentiates Nukes from other of our casual fast food restaurants? I mean, what's the setting like? What can we expect when we go in?
You can expect a welcoming decor, and I think what really differentiates Nukes is our ability to really make everything from scratch. Our chicken comes in fresh. We brine the chicken in-house. We grill it in-house. We slice it. Our steaks are marinated in-house, grilled, and sliced. We chop our lettuce fresh every day. We chop our fruits and vegetables every day. Imported
hands-on.
cheeses, shredded, sliced, right in-house.
Great.
We've got a what we call a creation kitchen that allows us to come up with different options, not just a standard open the bag and use it.
I like it.
We're prepping
like
it fresh every day.
Great. Now, you also do catering, is that correct?
We do.
Yes.
We do catering, and we can handle any size. We offer box lunches. We offer trays of sandwiches, soups, salads, anything you might need.
Okay, and number is not a problem. And how about times? How much lead time do you need to do a catering?
Well, I mean, we'd prefer a day, but if somebody called and said they needed something in 45 minutes, if we were able to put it together and get it to them,
All right.
we'll get it to them. So
Great.
Obviously, the sooner the better.
All right.
But we'll take last-minute calls and we'll deliver as far as we can go.
Wonderful. Now, I know that you're not quite open yet, but you're going to be opening in August. But you have a pre-opening event. Can you tell us a little bit about that, please?
Yes, we have a blood drive that is with Suncoast Blood Bank, and it's scheduled for July the 6th from 12 to 4. And we want everybody to come out and help us replenish the banks. We've been told that July 4th is one of the holidays that uses a lot of
Blood. Yeah.
So to replenish after the holiday.
Okay.
we
And what
chose
time is that going to be? From
12 till 4.
12 to 4, and that's on Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. Okay. Well, there's so much more to learn about you, and I look forward to sampling your food. So where can our viewers go to find out how to get in touch with you? What's your website and your phone number?
The website is nukes.com. The phone number is 941
It's a new number. We might have to look at one of our menus.
351 1210.
Okay. That's
We're getting
good.
better, though. We're getting
Yeah.
better.
That's okay. We can go to your website, and then we can get the phone number from there, but you're not open
I was
anyway.
going to say, our
so-
phone is not
yeah.
connected, so if you call, we sadly won't be able to answer.
And one final thing, you have a round table that people can join, and they get a free dessert for doing that, and also free entree.
And a drink on their birthday.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being
Thank
here
you.
today.
Thanks for having us.
Having us.
Coming up on Suncoast FYI, if you're looking for a beautiful addition to your lawn or garden, then you'll want to check out the annual Crepe Myrtle Tree Sale. We'll find out more about this special sale that supports local education when we come back. Welcome back to Suncoast FYI. There are many here on the Suncoast who have a green thumb, and then again, there are those who don't, including myself. So if you're thinking about buying a tree, why not buy one or more and help support our local education at the same time? You can do that at the annual Crepe Myrtle Tree Sale. And joining me now is Mary Charlin, the Consumer Marketing Manager from the Herald Tribune, to talk more about the event.
Thank you, Nancy.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good, thanks.
So we have our annual NIE Crepe Myrtle Tree Sale at the Herald Tribune on Saturday morning, the 25th, from 7 to 11, or until they sell out. And we've had years where they do sell out, so I always recommend everyone come early. And NIE stands for Newspaper and Education, and that's a program the Herald Tribune has had here probably for 16 years, I think, at least. And there is no cost for any local school or teacher to have access to the Herald Tribune, as well as the special curriculum programs that we produce and publish specifically based on local teachers' needs. You know, aligned to Common Core curriculum and on grade level topics for all of the local schools.
Okay, and what grade levels do those cover?
Typically, we target grade 5 through 12 because the newspaper itself is lexiled at 7th and a half grade. So, but you know, certainly across our area, we have schools like Pineview where there's advanced readers, and all kinds of schools have those, and slow readers as well. So, but it's available to any teacher, but typically it's usually 5th grade and up to 12th grade.
Right.
So.
And how is this wonderful program funded?
So it is funded through this is our annual fundraiser every year, our tree sale. Also through the generosity of our readers. When they go on vacation, they can when they put their paper on hold, they can donate the credit from that to the program, and that's the vacation donation program. And also through local business partners that sponsor some of the programs with us, the special curriculum units. And the folks that come to our tree sale and buy the trees this Saturday is the other way to do it. So that's a great program for all education.
And how did you come up with this particular program? Why the
crepe myrtles? Everyone asked that. So we're part of a group of newspapers now, which is owned by Gatehouse Media, but one of our sister publications is in Ocala, Florida, and there's a nursery up there, and he, the first year, did this sale with that paper, and then they expanded. And what they do, he brings the trees down. He never sells retail, they're wholesale. They bring the trees down on Friday morning, and they set them up for us. They give us a special price so that the proceeds, we have a good percentage of the proceeds that go to the schools. And that's one of the reasons why, but also crepe myrtles are great in the South. They're known to grow well. If you look in any of our local communities, they're the large flowering trees that are there. They're great for homeowners. They use them as fences. So it's one of the most, and again, I'm like you, Nancy, I have to admit, I also have black thumbs. But I have learned a lot from the nursery that we work with over the years. And we have great results. We have people come back year after year and buy different types of trees. And that brings me to a good point.
Okay.
This year, for the first time, we're going to have a hybrid crepe myrtle, which we've never had. So we have a very limited quantity of the peppermint lace, which is a beautiful pink bloom with white around the outside. We also have a number of other varieties, but the purple catawba is another one we haven't had in probably 5 or 6 years. So.
Okay. And so when people come, is there anyone there to tell them how to take care of these wonderful trees once they purchase
There
them?
is. First of all, our staff is wonderful. They volunteer and help. But we do have some folks from the Master Gardeners Association, from the County Extension Service. They come and help. And the people from the nursery bring down, and they're the experts. They all have green thumbs. So
Okay.
plenty of that. And we send everybody off with the care sheet so that they have instructions, and on that is the Master Gardener's numbers. So even if they're in a panic after they get home,
Okay.
they've got someone to reach
All
out
right.
to.
And how much are the trees, and how many are available per person?
Right, so we'll have, all the trees are $5 no matter which type you choose. And we put a limit of 30 because at that price, a lot of people, commercial people come in and try to buy. So we want all of our readers and all of our local communities to benefit from that wonderful price.
Great. And where does the sale take place?
The sale is going to be at the Herald Tribune, 1741 Main Street. It's in the back part of our parking lot, so they can approach from 2nd Street off of Osprey, or they can approach from Main Street. All the parking entrances will be open. And again, I can't say it enough, come early.
Okay. And why don't you tell us the hours one more time?
7 to 11 or whenever we sell out, and that has happened before. So, and obviously the earlier you come, the better selection you're going to have as well.
Okay. Is there a phone number that if people
They
would
can
like
call
to get more information?
one of our phone numbers here at the Herald, and it's 361 or 941-361-4545. And again, 361-4545.
Great. Thank you, Mary,
Thank
for
you,
being
Nancy.
here.
Thanks.
Hope to see you there Saturday.
All right, sounds good.
Stay tuned to Suncoast FYI, and we'll be right back. That's our show today, and thank you so much for joining us. If you would like to promote your business or community event on Suncoast FYI, we would love to hear from you. So please call our sales department at 941-361-4239 to find out how to be on our show. I'm Nancy O'Neill, and we'll see you next Friday on the Suncoast FYI.